Hey everyone, Matthew Robinson back again, and I'm here to give my review of The Other Guys, starring Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. And I went into this movie thinking, it was gonna be okay, whatever. I heard some good stuff about it, but I wasn't really expecting a lot. My expectations weren't low, but they weren't sky high either. Before I get to actually what the movie's about, funny story. Before we're going to see the movie, me and with my brother, one of my friends, and we are getting ready for the movie, sitting down, enjoying ourselves. People are talking, everyone's talking, kind of whatever. And then the trailer's about to start, so everything is really quiet. And as everything's getting really quiet, we just hear this one white woman behind us. It's just like, I hate black people. And everything's just dead silent after she says that. Obviously when she said it, it was when she was still in mid-sentence, everyone was talking loud, and so that was a whisper. But as soon as everyone was quieting it down, it wasn't a whisper at all, and now everyone heard it. And it was just quiet for a second. And then me and my friend, who's white, and my brother just looked around and we looked at her, and we just started dying. And I made eye contact with her, and it was just she had this angry look on her face, and we just started dying. And we weren't the only black people. Me and my brother weren't the only black people in the theater, but no one got upset. No one called her out on it. Everyone was just kind of it was so random and just so unwarranted racism that I don't think anyone just knew how to react to it. It was just kind of what? Did you just say that? Anyway, whatever. I digress. The Other Guys. What's it about? First of all, it's a spoof of the buddy cop films and kind of the crime dramas. It's about two cops who are kind of just pencil pushers. They don't really do anything anymore. They're not really respected by their peers. That's Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. And then they finally start getting on this kind of big case. It just starts becoming bigger and bigger. And they really have to step up their game and show everyone that they can be good cops. And it's really funny. It also stars Eva Mendes, who's great and funny in her role. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Then you've got Samuel Jackson. You've got Rob Riggle, Damon Wayans, and Michael Keaton is officially on a roll this summer after Toy Story 3 and now The Other Guys. He's hilarious in this film. I mean, every character in this movie is hilarious. Steve Coogan's also in it. Ray Stevenson. It's just really funny. I mean, every scene I was laughing. And I don't want to hype this movie up too much because I know a lot of people hyped up The Hangover and hype the movies Knocked Up and Wedding Crashers, and then when people go to see it, their expectations get too high and it's not funny. So I don't want to hype it up too much, but I found it hilarious. Now, comedy is always a very personal thing. Some people may not find certain humor funny. A lot of people are, have been talking recently, I'm not a Will Ferrell fan, and I think Will Ferrell to a certain extent is overrated. I don't think he has quite the acting range as someone say an Adam Sandler. But all that being said, he's good at what he does, and that's playing this kind of over-the-top character, and he does it well here. This just drives. And Mark Wahlberg is really funny. He's really, really funny in this role, and I think Mark Wahlberg, if he kind of keeps going on the right route, he'll kind of end up more like a Bruce Willis. Even though Bruce Willis isn't really known for his comedic, but Bruce Willis always had kind of a comedic edge to all his action films. I think Mark Wahlberg might be slowly kind of turning into one of those kind of actors, which is a good thing. Very good thing. And it's just, it's very interesting. It's how funny it is. And then Adam McKay, who also directed Talladega Nights, a movie I liked. Other people don't like as much, but I liked. Seems to be on a roll right now with Will Ferrell. And this movie, just start to finish, was hilarious. It's really well directed. The jokes are funny. They don't go on too long. Even when you can tell they're doing improv, it's well constructed, and it's one of those. And it's smart. It's a lot smarter than I thought it was going to be. It's stupid, but it's smart stupid, and you have to just really appreciate that. Plus, the narrator of this movie. I don't want to give away too much, but the narrator of this movie is just somebody. When you hear his voice, you'll recognize him. Hopefully. And once you hear his voice, he just has one of those voices that makes everything even funnier. So I have to recommend The Other Guys strongly, and I'm going to give The Other Guys a 91 out of 100. It's a good film, and it should definitely worth the view if you haven't seen it. One of the funnier movies I've seen in a long time. A bright spot in the comedy genre. Yeah, so rate, comment, subscribe. Until next time, please remember, it's all in the hair.